Hello everyone, welcome. Today, we are diving into a common error that React developers face: cannot use JSX unless the JSX flag is provided. This error can be frustrating, especially for beginners. But don't worry, we'll break down what this error means and how to fix it. We'll explore different causes and solutions, ensuring you can get back to coding smoothly. Let's get started. First, let's understand what the error actually means. JSX is a syntax extension to JavaScript. It lets you write HTML-like code within your JavaScript files. The JSX flag essentially tells your compiler, usually Babel or TypeScript, to transform this JSX code into regular JavaScript that browsers can understand. When the compiler doesn't know it should handle JSX, it throws this error. There are a couple of primary reasons you might encounter this. One common reason is a misconfigured Babel setup. Babel is a JavaScript compiler that transforms JSX into standard JavaScript. If Babel isn't properly configured to handle JSX, it won't know what to do with the JSX syntax, resulting in our error. Make sure you have the correct Babel presets installed, especially at babel/preset-react. You can install this using npm or yarn. Another cause could be an incorrect or missing webpack.config.js configuration. Webpack often works hand-in-hand with Babel, so you need to make sure that Webpack uses Babel to transpile JSX. Verify that your Webpack configuration includes the Babel loader and that it's configured to use that at babel/preset-react preset. The TypeScript compiler, TSC, also needs to be configured correctly to handle JSX. If you are using TypeScript, you need to set the JSX option in your tsconfig.json file. Common options include React or React-JSX. React transforms JSX to React.createElement calls, compatible with older React versions. React-JSX transforms to automatic runtime import. Another possible issue is file extensions. Ensure your React components have the correct file extensions, either .jsx or .tsx, for TypeScript. This helps the compiler identify files containing JSX code. Also, check if your code editor's linter is interfering. Sometimes, linters can flag JSX as an error if they are not configured to recognize it. Configure your linter, such as ESLint, with the appropriate React-related plugins. Ensure the React plugin and any relevant settings are present in your linter configuration file. Finally, for Create React app projects, this error is less common because it usually handles JSX configuration out of the box. However, if you've ejected from Create React app or modified its default configuration, you might need to manually configure Babel or TypeScript. Remember to carefully review any custom configurations you have made. Now, you should be able to understand and resolve the cannot use JSX unless the JSX flag is provided error. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please consider liking and subscribing to support the channel. Your support helps us create more helpful content.